Hi guys, what's up? Zax here. Today we are here with a preview of the first round of the MotoGP Championship in 2014. Last year at Qatar, Jorge Lorenzo got the win by 6 seconds over his teammate Valentino Rossi. The fastest lap in that race went to Marc Marquez on lap 3 with a 1:55.445, and the pole position time was Jorge Lorenzo with a 1:54.714. And after winter testing, I haven't really been keeping up to date with it too much, but I have seen a couple of things on Motorsport about it. But by the looks of it, no team is solidly, at the top. By the looks of it, Yamaha having problems, Honda having problems. Each of them topping testing on, other, certain occasions. So we know both Honda and Yamaha are going to be near the front. I'm not really entirely sure where Ducati are at. I mean, they were quite close to Honda in the last tests, but I still do think it will be Honda versus Yamaha, and I do think honestly Honda seem to be fast at the moment. Also, Marc Marquez is probably going to start the season off with a bit of an injury he had in pre-season testing. I'm not too sure if he's going to be at 100% throughout the start of the season, but I expect he'll find a way to be right at the front all the time. I mean, he's a very fast bike rider, obviously won the championship last year, but I do feel that Lorenzo is probably hungry than ever. Hungry, that's not the right word. More hungry for the championship after losing it by, I think, was it 3 points, 2 or 3 points last year. So I think he's definitely going to be looking for a third championship this year. And if you look at the pattern, he won in 2010. A year didn't win the championship. 2012 he won the championship. 2013 didn't win the championship. So if history repeats itself, he's going to win the championship this year, having a year between each of his championships. But who knows? That's just something I thought I'd throw in the mix there. And I've always sort of thought about that when I thought about Jorge Lorenzo having the 1 year between his titles. But who knows? This is going to be such an unpredictable season. Not quite as unpredictable as Formula 1 is set to be, but it's still looking to be great. Last year was my first full season of watching MotoGP, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I can't wait for the season to get underway once again, and hopefully we'll have as good a racing as last year. I'd assume we'd have even better. I mean, to be honest, the whole field looks a bit closer than last year, so that should be really good. New classes coming into the sport and everything, it should be really good, and I'm hoping that the racing is just as entertaining as last year. But for Qatar, I'm not really too sure who I can predict it as a winner. I'm probably had to say Marc Marquez. He just seems the most strong rider, but who knows? If he's riding with an injury still, Pedrosa could probably beat Marquez if he still does have that injury going into Qatar. But I don't really know, guys. I honestly can't put my finger down on one person I think is going to win this race, but I'm sure Yamaha will get their bike together. I mean, they're saying it's a bit behind on the development scale and compared to Honda, so we'll see what happens. But I think it will end up, maybe not at the start, but I think towards mid-season to the end of the season, it will be Honda versus Yamaha like it has always been. But yeah, be sure to leave your comments down below in that comment section, guys, about who you think is going to do well this time by, and maybe predict a Qatar race winner down in that comment section. But until then, guys, thanks for tuning into this video. I'll see you all soon for a preview in a couple of weeks' time. It's been Alex, I'm out here. Goodbye.